Hi guys, and as always, a huge welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be talking about two things. I'd like to speak a bit about the importance and value of having a support network by your side while you go through alopecia barbae, as well as anxiety and social anxiety, and how they really are exacerbated by this condition. So they all go hand in hand really. Without that support network, your anxiety, social anxiety can skyrocket if you're not opening up and being honest with people when it comes to your condition. When I say support network, I do mean significant other, friends or a family member. And if you've got that special person there that you can just open up to who is not going to judge you and you're going to be totally comfortable, let me stress the importance of that. So my amazing fiance, I've mentioned her in past videos, but she really was there from day one. She met me without a beard actually, so I was totally clean shaven. She liked that look, she liked me when I had the beard, and she'll like me when I've got this alopecia barbae. It really hasn't made any difference, and that's what you have to really understand, is that when it's really on us, when we're looking in the mirror, it's our beard it's happening to. As hideous as we think it makes us look, the people out there that truly love you, they're not going to even notice your beard, and trust me when I say that. So it took me a while to get to that understanding phase where my fiance at the beginning, she would just say, I can't even notice it. Maybe your beard's just going through a change. You know, she had a silver lining on everything. And so she was always being that voice of positivity. But at that point, I really didn't want to hear it. I felt like she was just being nice, as, you know, she had the best intentions at heart. And I honestly felt uncomfortable with, hey, it's all going to be fine. It's going to be good. So at that point, I really wasn't open to it. But then over time, I did start to open up, especially as the condition worsened. And I'll never ever be able to thank my fiance enough for being there, standing by me. And of course, those people out there, they love you regardless. Whether you have a beard, whether you've lost a beard, whether you've got half a face, the people that truly love you are going to love you no matter what. So going back to July 2018, I was more of a stubborn guy than I am now. I'm the first one to admit that. And when I say stubborn, I meant that I'm the last one to admit that I would need help, that I needed advice. I wouldn't go to anyone with my problems, because I really did feel like that's me putting my problems on them. So I'm sure a lot of you guys out there can relate to that, but let me tell you, that was wrong of me. That was the incorrect way of going about this. And once I did learn to start opening up, it really did help, and it helped me get a lot off my chest. And what you've got to realize is that those people that truly love you and care about you, they are there for you. And once you realize that and recognize that, it's really a huge help. But when it comes to friends and family, it's a little bit trickier, because especially when I live in a different country and I FaceTime a lot, I would tend to shave every time I phoned, because I just didn't want the awkwardness of going, oh, what's going on with your beard? But, you know, I just said I shaved, and just, you know, I felt like I couldn't be honest, which again, I look back now, and I could have honestly have been so open, and just, I should have been more comfortable. But let me tell you, it's okay if you don't feel that way, because I was not ready at first as well. And with friends as well, it's a little bit awkward. If you're seeing each other hanging out, you don't want to be the one to just say, hey man, have you noticed anything about my beard? It just seems very forced, very out of nowhere. But I'm lucky enough to have a very close circle of friends, very honest and very open relationships we have. And I do remember telling them one by one and just saying, you know, have you noticed my beard, by the way? And they're like, no, what about it? And they honestly hadn't noticed anything. Going back to my fiance, when she said, I honestly can't notice it, you know, it's very flattering. It seems so unrealistic in my head, well it did at the time, that someone can say, I don't notice, looks normal to me, because in your head, when you look in that mirror, it's all you can see. So of course I do realise I am coming from a slightly privileged situation. I do have an amazing fiance, I do have close friends, and I do have very close family. If you're unfortunate enough to not be in that same boat, please hit me up guys, beardwatch87@gmail.com. Send me an email if you just want to chat, please do, and I'll do my very best to answer your questions and get back to you as soon as I can. So the main takeaway from this video guys is to really know that it is worse in your head. Whatever's going on, it does become all-consuming, and I know that, trust me. The anxiety, the social anxiety, you know, I had a fear for a long while about being in photographs, being in front of a camera. That's clearly not the issue now. So I was there at that point. I didn't want to be looked at, you know, I was comfortable with my fiance being there. She knew what was going on and she was there for me. But getting off on that wrong foot with my fellow colleagues, when they were flat out calling me out, that really damaged my self-esteem, because I felt like that was what everyone was doing. So that initial experience really instilled the wrong attitude in me from the get-go. And I know it was no fault of my own, as the alopecia barbae is also no fault of my own. So that's what you've got to really remember, guys. What you're going through, it's not your fault. You didn't ask for it. It's completely uncontrollable. So take that away, guys. and know that it's okay to confide in people. Know that there are people there for you. And as I said, if there isn't someone there that you feel like you can turn to, I'm talking to you guys now. I'm addressing you directly, beardwatch87@gmail.com. So I've had some comments asking about the flaxseed oil. Am I continuing to take it? And yes, I am. I'm taking 3 capsules a day. Whether it's contributing to the regrowth, your guess is as good as mine, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to try. So I'm continuing the flaxseed oil very much so. On my previous video, I did talk about a new channel, Beard Station. Thank you to everyone that subscribed, everyone that watched my live streams. So live streaming, I found out very quickly, is not one of my fortes. So at first I picked a couple of games that were definitely bad choices, so I'm not defending myself, but I'm just saying they were bad choices. Until Dawn is a horror game, and I was talking when I was doing my commentary, talking over the narrative and over the other characters. It wasn't working out as much as I enjoyed that game. I also tried Bloodborne, which is a great game as well, but it involves a lot of deaths, dying over and over again. Not the most entertaining thing to watch for those out there, but thank you to those of you that were there on those streams. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be retiring that channel as quick as it began. I'm going to stick right here on BeardWatch. On the technical side of things, I hope you'll all agree that this is a much better lighting situation. You can actually see me. You can see this face for better or worse. And let me tell you, on the next video, you're going to see a microphone. I've got one on order right now, so you'll be happy to hear the production value starting to get upped as I get more and more subscribers. You know, it really does mean a lot to me to see nearly 200 of you out there. So I'm going to end this video with a big thank you for all of your support. I'm going to continue to make content and hope you'll be right here with me. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon.